Welcome back, folks, to Midwest Linux Gaming. It has been... there's no excuses. It's just been a terrible set of weeks, just in general. This up and down temperature thing has been messing with not only my allergies, but also all sorts of other things. There's at least been one sickness been floating around the local area, and it's not been good. It has not been a great spring for a lot of us, myself included. But I think we're going to be putting that behind us. Spring should be, I'd say should be here, but then we're experiencing even now. It's weird. It's this morning it was under 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and now it is close to 60. At midnight, it warmed up as the sun went down. I have no idea what the weather is doing and why it is doing what it is doing, but it is doing strange and unusual things. I wish I had an explanation. I really do. Anyway, enough of that. I have tentatively, as you may have noticed, rescheduled the Linux game testing, which has been 2 weeks overdue, let's be honest, for Saturday. It may or may not happen. I'm going to be honest. It depends on a variety of factors, some of which may or may not be under my control. Out of my control, not under my control. But anyway, we're here to play Under the Island. Now, one of the interesting things is, it does not have a windowed mode. And that is wild to me. Like, wild to me. Oh, these are the people who make Crypt Custodian? No, different developer. It's just got a weird bundle going on. Huh. Got several bundles going on. Steam does this auto-bundling thing. I believe, the developers of The Pale Beyond, Bellular News, mentioned something about that at some point. I think that's where I heard it from. Either that or it might have been one of the other developers I follow on Steam. I'm not on Steam, on YouTube. One of the indie devs who mentioned it. Could have been any one of them, to be honest. It automatically bundles things together, gives a small discount. That's why you get the 10 and 15% bundle discounts, seemingly at random. Steam goes, oh, these games are similar, bundle. I think they have a say as to whether or not they can allow it. But hey, it gets more eyes on both of your games. You both get a cut. You both get a sale. You know, it's a handy thing to have, to be honest. But anyway, Under the Island. Just making sure all the button assignments seem to work, and they do. Let us begin. The Earth. It took approximately 3 billion years for the first multicellular organisms to appear. Only 1.5 billion years later, what we know as the modern human emerged. Every living being was shaped over this time through the long process of evolution. Seashell Island. Ah, teenagers. Oh, ancient ruins. And you're not at all excited about that. Granted, that is always a problem. Yeah, that is a bit complicated. I mean, for a kid, a teenager of any degree, a year is a long set of time. As you get older, you begin to realize time is a relative thing. And the more of it you've lived, the less a single unit seems to be. Again, that's probably due to how much, like a year, since we all obviously know I'm in my roughly middle of life at this point. Not quite midlife, but close enough. I have decades in the past. A year is not that long a time. A month is even less. A week? God, a week goes by before I can even think about it. But as a kid, I remember a year seemingly going on forever. Much less a week. I've heard it theorized that it's because you've got so less of a frame of reference when you're younger to compare a given unit of time to, that it just seems like it takes longer. And the more you are able to do that comparison, even subconsciously, it just seems to speed. That's why it seems to speed up as you get older. And we have arrived. Koala Village. The mysterious shrine. Okay, there is no run button. There are actually koalas. That is surprising. The bodybuilder M. Muscle. Of course he is. There's underground over there. Cat? Cat. Can cat be pet? You can interact with cat. Sheep? You cannot interact with fluffy sheep, but you can with cat. Interesting. Well, this is, puzzle. We will come back to puzzle. That may be unintentional progress. You can infect pet dog and cat. You wandering. The Hydra engine. And blue paint in front of the door. And you are... They have not set the day-night cycle to not cycle during the tutorial. Interesting. Avocado. cat god, eh? You're not open yet. Yes. That would be because it is now the middle of the night. Pet the cat. Well, that's a boulder we cannot move. And now it is daytime again. That tree looks highly suspicious, and if I know my Zelda likes... Well, I know my Legend of Zelda. Well, that was useless. I suppose we check out the shrine. I've technically put it off long enough. It definitely gives off quite a Minish Cap, actually. Like, out of any of the Zeldas, it's mostly Minish Cap. Touching the shrine is forbidden. Oops. Valid point, Avocado. I don't think so. Well, we can't do anything about the bushes. Oh, bats! That was a lot of bats. Hello? Karasu. Bird. Karasu. One of the Volarian people. Okay, you're one of the extinct species. That's kind of weird. On this ark. Oh, someone doesn't know what an ark is. Oh. Sinking? Oh no. It's far too late. Central gears. 4 special gears. Traitors. That's beside the point. Their motivations are unknown. You'd have to ask them. It's also irrelevant. Oh. Gotta love it when they're like, motivation. Doesn't matter. They did it. That's all that matters. Totogami. Not gonna ask about Totogami? southeast of here. A sacred weapon. He found something. Looks like a hockey stick. Sorry, bro. Took the sword. Left you this instead. Of course he did. And like any decent Zelda-like, it actually gives you 2 item buttons and a weapon which is assigned to something different. Like, this is something very useful and very nice that some Zeldas do, some Zelda-likes do. A lot of the older 2D Zeldas, you'd assign your sword in one of the 2 button slots. That was on the Game Boy Color, that kind of thing. You only had 2 buttons. Now you have 4 face buttons. Why not dedicate at least one of them, to your attack button? And that gives you 2 other options for tools. Or items, or whatever you want to call them. Also looks like bushes have 2 stages of interactivity. That's interesting. Oh, we have a combo from the looks of it. There is, in fact, a combo associated. Wonder if the damage increases based on where you're at in the combo. I know in the Mega Man Zero series, that is the case. Hearts, huh? Okay, that's a Link's Awakening type thing. Okay, that was a pretty interesting and basic explanation. Okay, that's a save point. Honestly, that reminds me a lot of Link's Awakening's the bird statues. Of course, then you needed to actually bring the stone beak with you. Oh, that's a no-go. That's no way forward. Sorry, didn't mean to leave you behind, Avocado. Stands the greenhouse. So she's gonna be like Ralph. Okay, so that's the fast travel system. So she's going to be a Ralph equivalent. Ralph is from the Game Boy Color 2D Zelda handhelds, which were the Oracle games, Seasons and Ages. Specifically from ages. Hint man. Hint mole man. Oh, and our running shoes. Hurrah! Lift an object. Oh, lift and throw an object. Well, we can't do anything with that. Yeah, not until we can push those boulders can we really do anything with that. We can unfortunately hit the sheep. Okay, much like Link's Awakening, library. Side quests are not in the demo. Books potentially contain interesting data. Interesting information. Haunted. And of course, bestiary. Looks like they drop a variety of things. Slight overflow on the text there. Hopefully that is something that will be fixed, or has already been fixed. I imagine that's actually her parents, because they're the only other... Well, they're not the only vehicle we've seen. A lot of potential puzzles we're going to encounter. That'd be for later in the game. Very reminiscent of the two brothers in A Link to the Past, who didn't get along well until you blew up the door between them. Item shop. Okay, this must be the potions. 50. Ah, an actual item store. Only 170. One honey pot, 150. A game dude. So we do need more items. More monies. Child. Item. Hidden behind mysterious items. Mayor? How do we tell him the world is ending? I don't think we can. Beep beep. Mother. I'm assuming that is... some gnome? It's a pretty big map, all things considered, from the looks of it. That's just the game trying to tell us things, I suppose. An old idol. Interesting little house. And this would be Nia's room, even though she quite literally hasn't had a chance to set in. No. Tapes. I'm assuming those are some type of collectible. Yeah, can't do anything with that. Oh, Mr. Muscle is around. Ah, heart coins man. Ah, they're the heart pieces. I feel bad about hitting that sheep earlier. It hadn't even done anything. Kanatar Lake. A hiku bird. I don't even have a fishing rod, much less a bird. That's chest. Nothing we can do. We haven't even encountered any enemies in the overworld, which is a good thing. I'd hate if they introduced too many of them too quickly. And it's not like we've thoroughly explored either. We've not explored the upper half, now that it's accessible to us. Bar. Oh, bar is closed. Oh, I can't do anything about the thorns. Bear. Ooh, upgrades. 8 honey pots. And those are 100 and, well, at least in the store it's 150. Ah, there's the other guy. Come back later. Either not implemented in the demo or not ready yet. New map info. That's what some of that's been meaning. Oh. We can in fact check some things. Big thing? Can I make you angry? He does not charge at me, which is a good thing. But also makes me feel bad for hitting him. As I rightly should. Looks like each stage of the bush also has a chance of... it is not, in fact, time-based. Disappointing. Was hoping it was. Definitely... Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Fire beetles. I don't think there's anything we can do to scare them off with our stick. Sorry, sheep. I didn't mean to. I swear I didn't. The forest. Looks like interacting with NPCs does not pause time, which it really kind of should. Okay, crabs can only attack from the side. I mean, that makes sense. They are crabby. They are crabs, after all. Oh, but there appear to be interactables. And it looks like those could cause some damage. And one heart coin. Appears maybe there's a type of parry system? Or maybe a counter system. Trophus. Interesting. Now we're back up at Windy Hills. Or maybe it's part of the combo I'm hitting them with? Or maybe it's a timing. Maybe it's a timing-based system. Interesting. A lot of potential here. Ooh, monster egg. Nothing we can do here, because we can't do anything with boulders, but... Small landslide. Of course that had to be an enemy. I'm assuming we're supposed to pick up a lot of this litter and throw it into the been for some type of reward. Maybe. Either that's an unimplemented side quest or... Ah, Nekogami! What did we get? It's a key item. It appears to just be a key item. What's it do? It might be part of some type of trading quest. At least, that's my current theory. Oh, bombs. Okay, so those things, those coin things are just, they just explode. The graveyard is supposedly haunted. It is most definitely haunted. Came just for music. I mean, he's a handy ghost. And you do have the ability to push gravestones. Very Link's Awakening. Not that I think any of them will reveal anything, because they clearly aren't. I mean, we do have 2 tapes. That must be Betty's house. Bombing Betty. And I'm assuming she's gonna... That's where we get the actual bomb bag, or whatever they want to call it. Small bomb bag. Well, yep, we did know about that. Yes! You can just explode them. Yes! Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Kaboom! Kaboom! Not that the paint did anything, but... Weremoles. Bombs are their weakness. So they're like Stelphoses. Instant death. Instant death. Excellent. You do, however, have to keep an eye out for them. Because they're underground enemies, they can't just disappear. How big of a blast radius are we talking? A decent blast radius. 20. Of course. That makes it one way. Of course, it had to be one way. Oh, heart coin. Shortcut? It appears shortcut. However, now we can just go places, do things. But Betty won't be able to get back to her house. And what do we have in here? 50 monies. Hey, we could afford the bigger money sack. We could, in fact, just buy the bigger money bag. Even though it's not a money bag, it is a wallet. Hey. Wooden planks, huh? So we only ever got the one piece of lumber from blowing up grass, bushes. And honey this way. Little slidey on the pushing. It's kind of to be expected, I suppose. Okay, that appears to be random. Bombs are now available. Don't know what the old wallet could hold, but definitely less than. They're cheap. Okay, they're not cheap. Bombs are not, in fact, cheap. Not at all. Meep, meep. Bombs do, in fact, hurt you. I just had to make sure. I don't think this is gonna work. No. Till we have a way of making fire. Seems to be blocked in the demo. Okay, game. I gotcha. The car, the upper path, however, is not. Okay, water, still no go. Desert. How much of this is available to explore? That is the question, isn't it? A lot of it is blocked by puzzle progression, which is to be expected for any Zelda-like. Don't know why it says RPG. This is definitely more Zelda-like than anything else. Free honey. I mean, that wasn't exactly what we were looking for, but that's fine. I imagine farming enemy drops may be a thing. Ah, yes. Unavailable in the demo. To be expected. Well, we can't really do anything over here. That's just a tiny bit of shore, it looks like. I did want to go back to Bombing Betty's and see what was available at that location. Especially if that bomb actually went off as we fell, because I'm hoping it did. Though there are no guarantees. Right, and that is boat/bird thing. Three heart coins. Oh, right, we could have gotten the shortcut between north and south. The farm and find the gear. But first, we must circle back. Oh, Ghost Man is gone. It may just only show up at night. I don't know. It did not, in fact, stick around. 20 gold. That also did nothing. Hooray, waste of bombs. But we never did see what was over here. More monies. Free shortcut. And a cassette. I actually do like that they have the shortcuts there. That's pretty nice. Also looks like most enemies do not respawn yet, if at all. Free leak. Boy loves his ramen. Things that remind me of Rabbites from the Secret of Mana series. Oh, Kitty Cat wants to follow us, little kitty. A ramen bowl is currently full. Kitty has found us. can get multiple kitties following me. Yes. Yes, multiple little kitties. Excellent. 50 monies. We've got 2 little kittens following us. Excellent. Something to do with the chaos. Yes, you were likely correct. Moose. I wonder if there's something you can do with, like, gathering all the little kittens. Can you push the moose? No. That's a puzzle for later, I suppose. Bring the special blocks to a line. Okay. I mean, there's a couple of ways you can do that. Crap! But then how do you... But then how? Gotcha! Fast travel puzzle. That's pretty ingenious, to be honest. And with additional help should you need it. Okay. Barn with darkness. Mama Kitty wants her kittens. Grab all the kittens. Come here, kittens. Come here. One, two. I think you needed 6 of them. Oh no! Other little kitten. Do I have to continually interact with them to get them? Or am I just I might just be leaving them behind. Ooh. Big monies. 4 kittens. I only know 5 kittens. Hopefully she only needs... That's only 4. 5th kitten? I thought there were 5. One I'm missing somewhere. What kitten am I missing? Grabbed that one. This one, that one, that one. There's only the one that was missing right there. He decided to disappear, probably behind a tree or something. Mama kitten. All kittens. The kitten key. God knows what it actually does. But it goes in the keys inventory. No, there's the briar patch. Or whatever they want to call it. Ah, the other side of the coast. Not that we can do much with it. Because we can't do anything about the holes. We don't have the key item for holes. And holes navigation. Greenhouse Rankenstein. Oh! A friendly bloke. The show, huh? Free leak. Those guys just have a lot of health. Which I suppose is fine. Not much we can do over here anyway. Might as well just murder him the old-fashioned way, I suppose. And that was an obvious... Interesting. Definitely Zelda-like. Ow. That's one way to do dodongos. One good way to do dodongos. Can break lanterns. That's interesting. I do like myself a good Zelda-like. Ouch. Taking a little too much damage from standing in the goo. The goo. Does borrow ideas from like Link's Awakening with the locked blocks. Okay. Use your D-pad. That's the compass. A little too easy to hit a diagonal. Remember, your D-pad does function. does... Yep, that is quite literally the radar. This must be the mini-boss. Or the main treasure chest. Same difference? Same difference. Just creates fire. Okay. Actually kind of useful. Like, that has a variety of good uses. Fire! Actually extremely handy to have. Like, has a variety of uses. We could already go back. That solves a couple of little puzzles around town. Couple of interesting little puzzles around town. Yes, yes, I'm well aware. I was gonna say, do we have to race it? Maybe if we want to get that coin. No? Coin just stays forever. And there's our second key. I did not want to fall down the hole. The fact that that happened, they don't have any ledge time built in. Which is a bit unfortunate. Ledge time is basically the... for lack of a better term... It's the whole, basically why it's kind of hard to fall down ledges in a lot of Zelda games. A lot of 2D Zeldas is because they have ledge time. It's basically a hold at the edge of a ledge. It's actually exceedingly useful. And you don't, it's one of those things you don't notice until you play a game that doesn't have it. Let's reset that puzzle. Reset it again, because clearly I did something wrong. And all those have, in fact, respawned. Oh, and we did apparently kill the enemy. No, we didn't. They do, in fact, take a lot of damage from fire. That's good. A VIP ticket. I wonder what that means. That must be the, boss key door. The key to the boss door. The boss key. Good lord. Words. Ooh, now we're cold. I understand. Make the two match. Ooh, monster soul. I got his soul somehow. I don't think we want to question that. Most of these... Strange wall in the big room? I had not noticed. Strange wall in the big room. No, I had not noticed a strange wall. Unless you're talking about right here. Yes. I should have tried... well, you might not... Tapping with the stick, i.e. like with the sword in Zelda games to find hidden doors, might not be a thing. Surprised there's no hint statue there. Ah, I see you. Leaks. Okay, I see you. Okay. And that's just a teleporter to the final boss. Hockey sticks are not weapons. How wrong you are. Oh, how wrong you are. Miss Vida. Yes, Tama. Quite a bit out of control. Oh god, and now it's gotten extremely narrow, too. They don't hurt that much. Oh. That was straightforward. A bit too straightforward. Yeah. There we go. That was a slightly complicated timing puzzle. But also far too easy to be considered like actual boss fight. Here's the boss fight. No, you don't. I'm not even sure a big guy can be stopped. Oh, he did. Oh, we did stop him. Just took all our bombs. Oh! That could be considered a boss fight. And not a bad little boss fight either. In fact, kind of an interesting little play on the boss fight thing that you find in Zelda games. That's pretty neat. And to be honest, for a Zelda-like, which this is most definitely for the $20 asking price, Yeah. I mean, the Zelda, like, it's got that nice little upbeat charm to it. We don't even know if that was the full dungeon. It probably was. But there's so much exploring and things to do that's like, yeah. Nice little game. Has enough cool little intriguing things going on that's like, oh, that's kind of neat. I'm not even sure if those coins are actually worth killing or not. That might not be. Now, there was that one... Yes! There's two things. I thought we might be able to do this. Ah, heart coin. And a mural. Interesting. But we could get us a fourth heart. Excellent. Now, where did we need that? That light at? It was a hidden cave-like thing. Oh, I know exactly where it was. Oh, and we can finally introduce ourselves to the lady over here. Yes. Ah, yes, that is in fact... Ah, yes, the standard quest trading glory. That's in every Zelda game. Yeah, the trading minigame they all have since Link's Awakening, I think, was the first one. Technically. Haha. Huh. That's a interesting puzzle with some type of dungeon-y thing connecting all of them. Where was the other one? It was not down here. We can always look at the bestiary. Okay, 3 attack, 2 defend, 3 health, 2 defend, 2 attack. I have to unlock pages with souls. Boo. Okay, that... I mean, I suppose that's fine? Not exactly what I was hoping for. And we become slightly stronger. I'm trying to think where the other locale was that had a similar vibe to that other one. I could tell it wasn't here. And I don't think it was over here. There really wasn't much we could do over here because we lacked a variety of things. I could have sworn it was like over here. No. That's forest location. Well, regardless, we can buy an item from the store. We can buy a honey pot, which is not that many. 4. We got 4 honey pots. Okay, I think you needed 6 to upgrade the stick. And we needed 2 more wood for the ramen bowl. And more eggs. Which they seem to be relatively rare monster drops. So, conclusion, for $20, you could definitely get worse than this. This plays well. I don't know about sequence breaking and how it would respond to that, even if it's possible. It is possible. They may have programmed it really well to prevent sequence breaking. But it's always one of those difficult things to tell without thoroughly playing the game. I mean, the last Zelda-like I played was Lena's Inception, and that one, to get the good ending, we required you actually sequence breaking. Kind of. Kind of. Game is really trying to point you in that proper direction. It's like, hey, go here, do a thing. Fine. Not allowed. Not allowed to be in the no allowed property. Which is fine, I suppose, but kind of limits what you're trying to do. 50 pounds, or 50 money. Kitty cat. I might be able to sneak. Oh, this is a sneaking section. That's why we got caught right away. Now this is the sneaking section. I imagine getting caught on the death belt would be rather not good. Wooden planks. That is part of our key items. Sneaking mission has been mostly a success. That's another 4 heart coins. So they have give you the potential to do up to 5 hearts. More monies. We never did fully explore this direction. Like, we came this far and we're like, no. Oh. Bees. Goat? Ram? One that would fight us? One that would fight us if we hit it? Maybe. Or maybe not. One truly does not know. One does not know unless one decides to hit the goat with the sheep with horns. That's not necessarily a smart idea. I see what they mean by the ruins, however. There's ruins all over this island. Oh, and you are? Roy. No, goat does not, in fact, immediately harm us. Ouch! Let's go with last checkpoint. Oh, last checkpoint was back here, was it? Okay. Note to self. Save more often. It looks like the enemy stayed dead. Items did not stay retrieved, but... Not much I can do about that. I suppose is fine. Not like we had any items we gathered anyway. Not really. Nothing we can do with that fence, so... okay. Another one of those things we couldn't do anyway. I wonder. Sheep? Okay, sheep is immune to fire. That is fine. One spare extra heart coin to go. And that's literally everything, isn't it? Yeah, that looks like the entire map that we can get to. Oh no, we didn't get bomb. We need bombs. Because there's a thing over here. Oh, free crab. No bombs. I just need bombs. I guess we're gonna have to run into town and buy some bomb. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need bombs. There's two bomb doors here. 2 bomb doors. Into town we go again. I'm just amazed that there's still things I'm finding. And still plenty we can't do. Might as well buy 2 sets. It can't hurt to have more bombs. Of course, now the land drops bombs. Oh. That looks like that could be useful. Zadaba. Ha. Hopefully, whoever that was made their way back. Ow. Oh no, my health. Should find a save point, because we are almost dead. That's also one of the least annoying "your health is low" sounds that I've ever heard. And I don't know whether or not I should appreciate it or not. Because it's like, that is... It's a brief reminder that your health is low, but it is so subtle. I worry people aren't gonna notice it. I probably needed to grab a box. Needed to grab a box as well for the additional weight. Probably. Yep. Whee! Huh. I have no clue what that could actually be useful for. But God only knows. Yeah, that's what the one gear is. We might be able to go further south from there now that we have the thing. Oh, but we should give planks to raccoon friend Trophus. Wait. Is it possible? I wonder. I didn't see that one. There is a thing. No. Not apparently like that. Bombs. Okay. It is, in fact, physically impossible to go beyond those blades. Okay. I was just wondering if it was possible to, like, get on that track, but no. No, Trophus gets his planks. And we get free bombs. Still also have no idea what this is for, but... because I don't recall anyone being sleepy. Trophus? Come by later. His house should be ready. Oh. Now let us use the fast travel. Away we go! Oh, is that all it is? Oh, I was hoping for a little more cutscene than that. Poof! And that figures there's more to explore. It is a well-designed Zelda world. Zelda-like world. It really is. Monkey? Minigame. As typical. Ooh. Okay. Might as well try it. That does count. Sadly, that did count. No, you come back here. 9. That was just money. Really, monkey? All that for money. I mean, I suppose that makes as much sense as anything else. I suppose. I found Sleepy Man, so I know the solution to the puzzle. I just cannot get down to him. Gotta love it. Mainly because we cannot traverse holes. Like, I want to see where this is going. I want to just keep playing. But we've reached, clearly, end of demo. Kaboom. Yeah, clearly end of demo. No, because there's this. I forgot about this. Haha, we can see a little bit. Briefly. Aha, there's more items. Ah, logs. We should have enough logs now to do some upgrading. But again, not like it's entirely necessary. Cat room! Is that? Oh, it's an item. Okay. So that's just item. Okay, free damage on the hockey stick. I can't complain there. Not really. I'm remembering it being in town. That one thing is going to bug me. Because it was in town. It's like in one of the houses, but I cannot remember which. Wasn't this one, although that one has a back exit, a back entrance. Aha! There's a secret in here. Monies. Cat lives in here? Oh God, why? I'm sorry. This is it. It still doesn't look like... Oh. Yeah, being unable to grab that item is unfortunate. That's fine. I knew I could find it, but not that that solved anything. I wonder. You lower karma by hitting animals, clearly. Can you raise it by petting them? Cat god? Well, that's not unusual. No. I have permanently scarred my karma. Unfortunate. Oh. Also, all equipments. So karma has currently been permanently scarred, which is, I guess, kind of to be expected. Okay, and it unlocks in order, per soul. I see, I see. Minorly annoying, but that is all. Where's that graveyard at? Because I think that thing. That one cave thing might be about the graveyard. So this is one to the left. To the right. Down. 1, 2. Aha! I knew it. Challenge room. Oh. Careful navigation. While being attacked. Ugh. Fish thing. Okay, that did shut them off. Good. Oh, this is a trials, all right. Okay, monies. Oh, treasure chest? Oh, and we can buy the game dude too, so I don't even know what that is. The hockey beam. Ah! The sword beam equivalent. This must be like the Hero's Cave of the Oracle games. Especially the linked Oracle games. I think. Nope, just the one. Oh, that was an interesting set of secrets. And yeah, Ghost Man only appears during night. I was right on that one. Oh, I'm sorry, sheep. I did not mean to scare you. If my animal karma was already not terrible, it is continuing to be terrible. Get stronger. And I think that was actually everything in the demo. A little over 2 hours, exactly 2 hours, to be honest. That's not bad. That's literally everything in the demo. And that's a perfect length for this type of demo, this type of game. 4 of 18. And let me guess, instead of a book now, you'll pull out the game dude. If I let you sit idle. No? They do have a water creature, which is hilarious. Now, the one thing this thing does have very nicely is it has keyboard, DualSense, DualShock, Switch Pro, you know, control scheme. Display options. Which is very nice. Yes, very, very old. Don't think she's gonna pull it out anytime. She pulled out the book that one time. Oh. Different idle animation. Doing the squats. Doing the Final Fantasy 14/7. Doing the squats. Oh! Right. He's finished his trophy museum. Okay, so this is achievements. Looks eaten. Upgrade the hockey stick. Oh, bamboo goddess parts. Well, that's interesting. I was gonna say, if that's all the accomplishments, then that's not nearly... Oh. Not quite what I was expecting, but that's fine. Ah, there are more. The Moray Gang's hideout. Be nice to animals. We're knocking that over here. A treat. All the kittens with their mom. Be mean to... Oh, no. You get... No. Letters. All the species of fish. Be mean to cats and piss off the cat god. Oh, that is terrible. I mean, but it makes sense, I suppose. Fish and tips. As if we knew how to fish. I wonder if the trumpet actually counts or not. Or if that's just a silly thing. Yeah, still nothing I can do to bring it down or back up. Oh, there's things I could do to probably bring it down, but... We really don't want to do that if we can help it. Okay. So that's how you change day-night cycle for things like the bar. Claiming it's closed. I don't believe you. That's an interesting thing. And the fact that they give you so many so many tools already available in the demo. Like, that is over half of them. That's interesting. But that is well under a quarter of the map explorable, which is quite interesting. Well, and with that, that is where we're going to have to call it. I expected it to be a relatively short demo, and it was, but also, when it said RPG, I was expecting actual RPG, not a Zelda-like. But a Zelda-like is fine. And honestly, not only based on art style and the way everything feels and everything, it'll be worth the $20. If you want to save a little bit, it'll probably go on sale, I imagine. Probably not this summer sale, but next year. I mean, it just came out in February, so I don't expect it to go on sale much at all this year. Although if you did want to save yourself a couple of bucks, and we're looking at anything else that's currently in the bundles. Let's see, we have the Crypt Custodian. It's currently bundled with that. It's actually part of 4 bundles. Oh no, that's Crypt Custodian. That's not what I'm looking for. That's a different one. Yeah, it's currently on sale with, if you have like a... yeah, if you wanted to buy Crypt Custodians, you could save yourself 15%. Or any of the other bundles that are currently on there, and that'd save you 10-15% overall. Honestly, I like it. So, I think it's worth it for the 20. Especially considering what you can buy nowadays for $20. You could do with a lot worse entertainment for $20. especially one as charming and potentially very interesting as this one is. Especially with the recontextualized bosses like that last one. That was a very interesting way to kind of play up and twist the traditional boss fight in a Zelda-like. If they do more with that, because most Zelda bosses are still, in most degrees, still puzzle bosses. But this one had the basic puzzle boss at the beginning, an actual timing puzzle there at the middle, and then an actual combat gauntlet at the end. It's technically 3 stages of bosses and 3 different types, but they flowed together actually surprisingly well. A bit simple? Maybe. This was before we got the upgrades, which probably would have trivialized it significantly more. But hey, it's got a lot of potential. And honestly, I'll probably pick it up real soon. But hey, we'll see you all next time. Potentially Saturday. I make no guarantees. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it'll get rescheduled to Monday like it normally is. Well, we'll see y'all next time.